I'm Hayden Keys. Welcome to this episode of Eat This Not That, and today we'll be talking about fats and oils. So over here we have a selection of oils. We've got canola oil, margarine, extra virgin olive oil, flaxseed oil, and raw coconut oil and butter. So the thing that I think determines whether a fat is good or bad is how much it's been processed. So to me, a good fat is an unrefined fat, and these are often the traditional fats and oils we would have eaten, like butter, like coconut oil, like extra virgin olive oil, and these days we've got flaxseed oil, which is a bit of a superfood. It's high in omega-3, a plant-based one. Now, for a long time we were told that these oils were bad, because particularly coconut oil and butter are full of saturated fat. Now, saturated fat isn't the demon that it's made out to be. It's actually very useful by your body, and it doesn't clog up your arteries if it's unprocessed. And these oils are unprocessed, and that's the key. We've been eating them for thousands of years. Our bodies know what to do with them. On the other hand, we've got these processed oils, the modern ones, which we're told to eat. Margarines, vegetable oils like canola oil, sunflower oil, and then we've got new spreads like the cholesterol-lowering margarines, dairy-free margarines, and the olive spreads. Now, what you're not told about these oils is that they've been extracted under high pressure, high heat, they use solvents, and this damages these oils. They're made of omega-3s and omega-6s, so polyunsaturated oils, which we're told are good for us and keep our blood thin and don't clog up the arteries. But these oils are sensitive to things like heat and oxygen and solvents. So during their processing, they become damaged. And so after they're extracted, they need to be deodorized, they need to be filtered, they're often recolored. And that's why they have these very bland, pale colors. As you can see, the canola oil is much paler compared to the extra virgin olive oil and the flaxseed oil. And if you smell them or taste them, this one has no taste, this one will taste slightly of olives, and this will have a nutty taste, because they've got the actual constituents of the nut or the seed still in them. So these oils are bad for us because they're now full of free radicals. From their processing, they've been oxidized. And margarine is just a solid version of this polyunsaturated oil here, this canola oil, except it's made with sunflower oil. So during the processing of turning this oil into a solid margarine, this is where you get trans fats being formed. And we've all been told now how bad trans fats are. Your body doesn't know how to use trans fats because they're not found in nature, whereas saturated fat, your body knows how to deal with that because as humans, we've been eating them for thousands of years. So my number one piece of advice to you is to throw out these, chuck them in the bin, and get back onto old traditional oils. So your extra virgin olive oil, your coconut oil, or your butter. That's all you need. If you want to use flaxseed oil, that's great as well. You can use it in smoothies and in dressings. Now this is how we eat. These are the things that we eat, and now you can eat them too and look after your health.